Now we have sent instructions through email as well as on the group on what and how to get into the MIT website. So you just come to Google, type medicsintech.com. If you don't have the direct link, Medics in Tech, just type Medics in Tech. So you will see the first option is Medics in Tech. So click on it. So when you click on it in Google, so you will come to the home page. Now you might have the direct link to the course, but assuming you are coming into the home page, this is what you're going to see first. So you see the featured courses and every other thing on the website. Now, what I want you to do is to just go straight to courses. When you arrive at the courses, you will see Enroll Now. Click on Enroll Now. Now, you will come to this page where you do some stuff, you need to enroll. So here it says, this is your central dashboard for the AIDLC 2025. Now, let me enlarge this screen a bit so that you will see what is here. So it says login. So if you come to this panel, it says this course is currently closed. Login. So this login is somehow grayed out, but if you click on login, or if you click on this login, it will ask you to log in. Now, if you don't have a login account, you will need to register. So that is the essence of the registration. You register for an account. So let's click on register for an account. And once more, let me reduce the screen size. So it brings you to login, but you see sign up here. So you click on sign up. It's sign up actually, not login. So you provide your name, your last name, your username, your email, your password, confirm it, and then you sign up. Now, when you sign up, you wait for like 12 hours before you come back to the course. Instead of enroll now, you will now see either start or continue the course. So if you click here after like 2 hours of registering, you are going to see that you'll be able to take the course. But however, since I'm not logged in, I've not registered, I can't even see the content, or I can only see this. So for me now, I am done with registration and I've been assigned a course. I want to log in and start the course. So what I can do, I can click on this login here, or I can click on the login here. So let me click on any of the login. Let me click on this login. Okay, so let's say that I've logged in. So normally it's going to bring me to my dashboard. And then since this is my dashboard, I will see the course to which I've been enrolled. So once you log in, you should be able to come to your profile. And this is your profile. So you'll be able to see the enrolled course. It says in progress. You can click directly on it to go to your course. And that way you can go back to the courses through the menu. And then you will now see continue study if you have started. Then if you click on that, it should bring you to the course. Then you will see the content of the course. Initially, when you were not logged in, you couldn't see the content of the course. So let's go back again and log in through the profile. So no matter which way you go, either through your profile or through this courses tab here, you should be able to come to the course. So this is it. When I logged in, it brought me to my profile, showed me my enrolled courses. So I click on the enrolled courses. And what do I see? I now see the courses. So let me enlarge this a bit. So it says, welcome to the course. That's chapter 1. It has 4 chapters: chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4, so to say. But they are not really chapters. They are like the different modules in the course. So you need to go through before you begin, things you need to know, and you have one quiz in that. So there are 3 topics under that. If you click on this expand, it will show you exactly the content under welcome and onboarding. So you have understanding the challenge rules, timeline, and scoring. Join the official communities. How to take the challenge courses on this website. And this is very important. You need to go through this to be able to finish this course properly. So now after that, you take a quiz, which is ready to start. That's one of those quizzes. So you have 3 topics, 1 quiz. So you do the 3, you go to chapter 2. Now, under chapter 2, you have, let me unexpand it again. You have the coding track and the non-coding track. Now, the coding tracks, remember, you were asked to choose at least 1 coding track course. Any other 2 courses from either the coding or non-coding track. That was what you were asked to do. So if you expand the coding track, you will see there is Introduction to Python, and it has its own quiz. You see Introduction to Data Science in Python, it has its own quiz. Understanding Machine Learning has its own quiz. Introduction to Deep Learning has its own quiz, and the rest with their quizzes. Then these are the non-coding tracks: Power BI, Excel, SQL, AI fundamentals, data literacy certification, generative AI. So each has its own quiz. So you do that. Now the thing here is that you do 3 out of all of them. So you have some under coding, you have some under non-coding. Just do 3 of them, which matches what you were given to or what you were assigned to on data camp. It has to match. And then do the quizzes. Now you can do all of them because they are all available to you. You can just go through all of them, but make sure that you complete and submit quizzes for the 3 you were assigned to on DataCamp. So let me open one of them. Okay, when I'm done, we are coming to that. So when you are done, or while you are still on it, there is a chapter 3. We'll come back and see a typical course and how to go through it. So this is community and speaker series. So your webinars will soon start. So let me expand that. Community events and webinars. And there is one topic. What's the topic? Events and webinar schedule. So let me click on that. Let me just open that and show us. This part shows you when and where you have your webinars coming up. So on Friday, October 10th, there is going to be a webinar. So the link will be dropped here. Saturday, October 11th, there is a webinar. Monday, October 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, all these days there are webinars and their links are going to be shown here. So that is the section where you get the links to your webinar. So some of these links will not be shared openly to the public. It is only through the community events and webinar section that you get those links. And then you will now see your learning showcase, which is chapter 4, the ending part, learning showcase. So the content of this learning showcase is going to be made available on October 9th, not November, October 9th. We are going to change this. I think it's an error. So it's coming, it has not been added, but it will be added on, that should be on Monday. So don't bother yourself with the learning showcase now. You need to go through the course first. So let me go back to a typical course and demonstrate how you are going to take a typical course. So let's go to the coding track. So let's choose Healthcare Python, Introduction to Healthcare. So this one is the course, this one is the quiz. So there is a course, a quiz, and an assignment. So let me click on Introduction to Python for an example. So when you click on the course Introduction to Python, so it is going to welcome you to the website. So you read, you watch videos, you do some activities. Now, there is a link that can take you back to that same course on DataCamp in case you are not done with it. So if you click on this link, it will take you back to DataCamp, exactly where the course is on DataCamp, so that you continue the course. So the same course you did on DataCamp, they are linked to on the website under each of the models that are available on the website. So this is it, visit course. So right from here on the MIT website, you can now link back to where you did the course on DataCamp. Now, aside that, we have created a notebook for you. And this notebook is what you need to actually, internalize the healthcare component of this particular course, which you took on DataCamp. So this is the video explaining the notebook. This is the notebook. And this is the link to the notebook again. So let me open the notebook and show you. So let me click and open in a new tab. You can always open in a new tab. So you have this one left here. So this is the notebook. It's a Google Colab notebook. I know that some of you don't really know or don't understand what a Google Colab notebook is, but you are going to have a video on how to run a notebook. You need to understand how to use a Google Colab notebook, especially for the coding courses. But before you begin, changes you make on the Google Colab notebook, they are not saved. If you really want to save them, you need to make a copy, your own copy. You need to make a copy. So you can save a copy in your drive. Save a copy in your drive is very, very important. So let's save a copy in a drive. So it creates a copy for you. And that copy, any change you make on that copy will be saved. So create a copy for yourself. Don't use the original one. So once you get into the course, go to File and save a copy in your drive so that you will be able to make changes. So, okay, so let's run this cell. It says a patient's heart rate. Okay, no. But let me clear all outputs. All right. Okay, good and fine. So these are introductions to what you are doing, and these are the actual cells. Just read through. It's just like a notebook, but it has some code cells. So here is like a single patient's data. Patient ID equals to this. So those who did Python already understand what this thing is all about. Patient age is equals to this. Patient temperature is equals to this. Okay, so we can print the values by saying print this, and we can check their types by writing patient temperature Celsius and putting type, using the type function. So if you run it, those who did Python, introduction to Python, already understand what this thing means. And then it gives you the patient ID, gives you the patient age, gives you the type of data the patient temperature is. It says it's float. The type of the is on medication is Boolean. So you just run the cell, you run the notebook, make changes to it, and see, whether there are some inspirations you can get from that. Now, remember that there is going to be a Python Ask Me Anything series, which is coming up as one of those webinars I showed you. So this particular notebook will equally be run on that particular day. So the notebook is just for you to practice exactly what you have learned on DataCamp. Now, let's return to the course. So when you are done, you now go to the quiz. This is the quiz. You need to answer this quiz. But the quiz is timed. It's like 60 minutes, and you have to answer all the questions within a space of 60 minutes. Then, as you are going through the quiz, you'll be seeing the correct answers and the wrong answers. You'll equally be seeing some hints available for you to choose. All right? So if you're done with the quiz, then you can return back. You have 6 attempts at the quiz. You can only attempt the quiz 6 times. If you don't pass the quiz after the 6th time, you'll be thrown out. So then after that is the assignment. You need to upload. In the assignment section, you are going to upload those certificates you got from DataCamp. So in this assignment section, this is where you are going to upload those certificates for the 3 courses you were assigned on DataCamp. So you are going to click on choose file. Any of them, this one. Okay, data science certificate. So I can just upload it here. Oh, I didn't upload that. Open. So when I attach it, it says data science certificate. Okay, good. I will then say click on upload. After choosing the file, you need to hit upload. And then you wait for it to be uploaded. And then you see you have an assignment awaiting approval. This is the certificate. And then if you go back to that assignment section, it says that it's pending. And you say 0 of 1 approved, 3 uploads remaining. You follow the same process and upload the remaining 2 certificates from those courses you took on DataCamp. That's essentially how to do that. And then when you are done with this, you mark complete or you go to quiz. So that's how to take a typical course. After doing that, you then go back to the AI and data literacy challenge. So you can either go back to the course, you can click here to go back to the course. You see back to the course. So if you click go back to the course, it will bring you back to where all the courses are listed, this place. And then if you are done with your coding track, you can go to your non-coding track courses. So you see Introduction to Power BI, you can click on it again and open it up. So these are the contents, or this is the content for Introduction to Power BI. So you read through it, but instead of having something like a Google Colab, Power BI doesn't use Google Colab, so it has a PDF. So there are things that are written here you need to read through. You know, the Power BI interface, you just read through these things. And after that, you can watch the videos that are available. Like there are some videos that were made specifically for Power BI. You go through them. And then you can download the Power BI PDF guide. That's a PDF that contains all these things. Just follow the instruction. You can equally visit the module on DataCamp. Remember, you can visit the module on DataCamp just like the other one. And then when you are done, you now take your quiz, Power BI quiz, available October 6th. So this quiz will become available on the 6th. So, and then here you can also upload your file, upload that your certificate gotten from DataCamp. If you click on choose file, you choose it, you open it, and then once it is here, you hit upload, and then it will upload for you. So take the corresponding courses right here on the website. At any point in time, if you are lost while you're on a course, just go to the bottom and click on back to courses. And then it will take you back to the entire course. From there, you can select where else you want to go. So you can go to either the coding track, non-coding track, the community and speaker series, or the learning showcase, which we have not released now. And then you can still go back to onboarding and watch the onboarding videos and all those stuff that are needed to complete this course. So that's basically it. And we are going to go through whatever you submitted and through the quizzes. And with that, we are going to judge the winners.